Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to Stars with Stasi. This is your weekly reading for March 31st through April 6th, or whenever you come across this reading, it's meant for you. I've already shuffled your cards and meditated on this week's message, so we're going to go ahead and jump right into your reading. I've got number 62, Will o' the Wisp. Treasures hidden in the shadows. Again, number 62. 62 reduces to the number 8, a number of abundance and bringing things into manifest form. This is the number of material success too. So there could be something here about you discovering something about yourself that you didn't know during this eclipse season, right? Also, let's keep in mind that Mercury retrograde is happening in your 4th house. So that's going to have you reevaluating your home, your foundation, family matters, your emotions as well. So maybe there is something here about that. Then we've got Air Guardian, shift your perception. This comes through like Hanged Man energy, where, you have a deep enlightenment or a moment of gnosis where things become more clear to you this week. And then I've got the Chiromancer, delivering news or collaboration. So it could be through a group or through friends that you learn of something new that changes your perspective, right? Has you investigating something further. So I'm going to pull 9 cards, and then from there, we're going to clarify. So let's go ahead and get into it. What can you tell me for Capricorn this week? What can you tell me for Capricorn, please? All right, I've got the Chariot card. This came up for the other 2 earth signs, actually. So there's something here about, things happening pretty quickly, maintaining a neutral position as best as you can, right? Because there is a white sphinx and a black sphinx on this card, and this is full speed ahead. And when that happens, right, it can be very unsettling when things happen too quickly. So try to maintain the middle path for as much as you can, right? And of course, we'll clarify everything, but I think I just saw the 10 of Swords. Yeah. So the 10 of Swords comes out along with the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles could be representing you in your own reading, right? Earth energy. And the King of Pentacles, right here, let's look at that. So the King of Pentacles is going to be all about the abundance and the power to bring in material success and wealth. So maybe you're rethinking your business plan. You could be rethinking your retirement strategy. So let's look into it further. What else? It is this energy, though, that because of the retrograde happening in your family matters, you might be in, I'm hearing like revising or revisiting wills and wills. That's what came through. So depending on, your personal situation, this may not resonate, right? It is a general message, but just keep in mind that this might be a time where you look at your property, how everything's titled, right? All your property, cars, homes. You might be considering like your just your estate planning is the word I'm looking for. All right, let's keep going. I've got 10 of Cups showing up, and that is signifying your home life, right? And 3 of Swords as well in the central position, along with 9 of Wands. So there might be an energy here of disruption in the relationship sector of your life. And with the retrograde showing up, if there was heartache or third-party energy, and like I said, we will clarify it. If there was some type of lying, cheating, something was concealed from you, right? That energy comes out and gets brought to light. So 9 of Wands might be where you are tired of reliving this, right? Maybe you're stuck in a loop and you're reevaluating the next phase for yourself, right? Because what you want is this 10 of Cups, but it goes from the 10 of Cups to the 3 of Swords, 9 of Wands. There seems to be some disruption, this feeling of being unsettled, not feeling maybe as secure as you'd like. So I see the Strength card and the King of Cups come through. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, right? You might be in a situation where, you need to speak some hard truths to someone in your life. I just saw another card. Let me get these cards. They are flipped the wrong way. 1 second. Capricorn. Hold on. All right, let's keep going, please. I've got the Page of Cups. Okay, pages are very sensitive in nature. They desire like a need to connect with others. You may be feeling, I'm getting this sense that you felt isolated for some time, and maybe it's because you were going through it, right? When people go through it, especially you Capricorn, when you go through it, you tend to isolate a little bit and just kind of sit with it. You don't like to let others know you are in that, I don't know, isolation mode. So I feel like this Page of Cups has you wanting to get back out there, be a little bit more social this week. Right? Maybe be around community, be around people you haven't seen in a while. I've got 10 of Pentacles. So that's good news. That's wish fulfillment. Maybe things get back on track. Let's look further. And then I've got the 10 of Swords, right? So the 10 of Swords showed up twice. In this deck, this particular deck, I have it twice. So just so that you're clear, the same thing happened with Virgo's reading. 10 of Swords showed up twice. And I'm only pulling 9 cards out of all of these, and there was a reading in between. So what I would say is if you have Virgo in your placement or you're dealing with a Virgo, there's definitely a relationship upset here happening. So you might want to check out your other placements, especially during this eclipse season, because it does bring about fated changes, fated connections. Things happen, right, out of nowhere, meant to happen for you. So it just seems to me that there is a big change happening here in your relationship sector. Things come to light. You start wanting to get back out there, and maybe there is some anxiety about that. The High Priestess is showing up, Pisces energy, but also it's like trust your intuition. Follow your gut. If you feel like someone is being dishonest, if you feel like there's something going on, right? Whether it be amongst a friendship group or relationship, you're not wrong. That's for sure. So High Priestess says, lean into it, follow your gut, right? There's more information here for you to know about. And also, by the way, when the High Priestess, the 7 of Cups, or the Moon card show up as clarifiers during an eclipse season, right? That's the fated event. I'm not going to get clarification further. So 2 of Swords comes in with the Chariot card. So Chariot can be looked at as a card of needing balance. And then we've got the 2 of Swords, again, a division. So with the 2 of Swords, this is a situation where this person is in their head, right? They don't see what's behind them. And it's like a land of plenty, or lands of plenty, right? These are lush islands surrounded by water, full of life, activity. And then there's the moon, right? The moon is above her mind, above her head. And it's to say, listen, there are all these things behind you, right? There's all these possibilities that you haven't considered yet, right? It's what's being hidden from you because you are in fact closed off, right? In your mind, you're just very focused. And so it's almost like you see things happening A or B. And this is like the rest of the the rest of the alphabet is behind you. So it's just, and the energy of like, there's more than one way to do this. And you just have to, meditate a little bit and get to that place, right? I think what it is things are happening so fast. You haven't had a chance to consider anything other than yes or no, right? So there's this energy of slowing down. I just saw the Hierophant coming up with the 10 of Swords, and I'm going to keep shuffling, but the Hierophant, that's telling me that it's a possible breakup, a possible divorce, or something being contemplated. And again, I have to go back to this King of Pentacles. I keep hearing like it's going to be very important for you to get your property, titling, all those things straightened out. Tell me more about as I was saying, tell me more about the 10 of Swords. Listen, I know this is a general reading, but this is super specific, and it came up for Virgo as well. So the 4 of Wands shows up, and 4 of Wands could be a card of community and freedom, but it's also a card of marriage, traditionally. So it seems that if you are married or in a relationship that is committed or that's been, ongoing for some time, it's up for evaluation. I have this energy of like you've changed and now you just don't feel like your partner supports your vision. So, because the King of Pentacles is again right there, and it's like you have this vision of who you are and how you want your future to be, and I just feel like maybe you and your partner are not aligned. So as I say that, this is the third 10 of swords that shows up for you this week. So, or this reading. So the 10 of swords is clarifying the King of Pentacles. And it's exactly what I was saying. It's like somebody's yucking your yum. I don't know how else to word that, but it's like you have this vision, you have this goal, you have this, this idea of what the future looks like. And it's like somebody's coming along and saying, nope, nope. And you don't want to hear it. So, and I think that you need to keep going, right? This is the time where people are being called to their true soul's purpose, right? Their true north. And I'm seeing the Judgment card in my mind. So it'll be interesting if we see that. So comment below and let me know, like, do you feel that longing that you just don't belong, right? It's not personal anymore. At this point, at this stage of this game that we're in, right? This stage of life, truly, it's about frequency, right? So it's not personal, it's vibrational. If you and the people around you don't jive anymore, it's not personal. As people have changed so much, you've just got to get over it, right? And I don't mean you, but I'm a Scorpio. I'm always in my feelings. But it's almost like you've just got to get through it. And I hate to say get over it because that's not the right answer either. Coming from a Scorpio, let me tell you what that actually means. It doesn't mean get over it. It means like sit with it, right? Sit with it and transmute it. Turn it into something else, like a lesson. A life lesson. So tell me more about this 10 of Cups, please, for Capricorn. What's this 10 of Cups all about for Capricorn? I've got this 2 of Wands. You're ready to pursue an adventure, something different. And you're ready to take, what's it called? The bull by the horns, right? And I see that with that Chariot energy. Things are happening so quickly. It's like you don't have time, right? Time. You don't have time to waste. You want to keep going, and you're not going to allow anybody to hold you back. You have a vision for what you want life to look like. You have a vision for what you want family to be about. And I feel strongly that your vision is going to happen, but the shifts have to occur to make space for your vision to become, right? This, like, again, that treasure hidden in the shadows. You will have all the things you want, but you can't want this 10 of Pentacles. Look, let me show you. You can't want this 10 of Cups and then continue to surround yourself with lying, cheating, stealing, third-party energy. And that's why the shift. So we're going to clarify. Tell me more about... See, also the 2 of Wands, let's go back to that for a second. So the Ace of Wands is like the spark, that desire, that aha moment that you're like, hell yeah, I'm going to do it. And you get the I don't know, the chutzpah, right, to go after it. Then the 2 of Wands is like, okay, all right, I'm going to do it. Now what? Okay, I need a passport. What else do I need? I need to get my outfits together. I need to start planning. I need to get daycare set up. That's the 2 of Wands. 3 of Wands is like, okay, I've narrowed it down. I'm going to go here specifically on this date. You see, in which with each wand, we have a new element, a new level of commitment to the plan. And so let's get more information on this 3 of Swords, please. Why the 3 of Swords for Capricorn? What is this heartache about for Capricorn, please? Oh, so 2 things popped up and we're going to take it. So what comes up with this 3 of Swords is like, is this worth it? And the Star card. So I'm going to take them separately, but to clarify the second row. So the 3 of Swords is like, maybe you have given someone a second chance, a third chance, a fourth chance. Maybe you've been very understanding and you've poured a lot of time and emotion and intention into a partnership of some sort. Okay. And again, it doesn't always have to be romantic. This could be whoever you consider family, whoever you consider your core circle, your soulmate tribes. For most of you, it is romantic, right? Whether it's current or something in the recent past that has you in this energy of like, listen, you want to know more. You want to find out the truth because you're putting so much into it. Is something going to come out of it that matches what you want? So then we've got the 9 of Wands, we've got the 9 of Wands being clarified by the Star card. So Star card could be a few things. It could be about healing, right? This could be about a time of deep healing because you've worked through and sat through the emotions of that heartache. And this 9 of Wands is the exhaustion, right? It's tired of fighting, tired of, investigating your people, tired of feeling like you don't like you're not being told the truth, or that you have to, I don't know. It's like, it's uneasy. I feel very uneasy as I say this. And you're over that time. And this is Aquarius energy, right? And so now you're really starting to think differently, first of all. And you see that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, because this is literally and has come up for all of the earth signs. So again, check your other placements, especially if you have Virgo in your chart. But this has been this energy of, the tower happens, and then the hope after the tower, the light at the end of that tunnel, is literally the star card. It's the next card in the progression. So as the wheel turns, as things shift for you, you start to see that there is another path ahead, and not just one, right? Capricorn, there are many paths that are brightly lit for your best and brightest, but you have to make space. And I feel like that's what's happening this week, right? The retrograde has us reevaluating, and it's happening right in the middle of the eclipses, right? The lunar eclipse happened on the 25th, and then the solar eclipse happens on the 8th, and it's in Aries. So that energy is intense, right? And then to follow that through, we've got a full moon in Scorpio towards the end of the month. Oof. I'm just saying, it's a lot of emotions and a lot of rethinking, and it's in your fourth house. So, you can expect to really have the microscope under what's happening. I just saw the Scorpio card just for 1 second. So letting me know that, yes, there's a lot of transformation happening in your home. So, and in your, but look, the star card was there, but then I'm looking at the sun. So they flipped out together. So let's take these. We're going to take them just like this. Hey, I love this for you, because we've just spent all this time talking about the Two of Wands, right? And what that means. And then here I've got the Ace of Wands and the Two of Wands. So it's this progression, and the way it's happening, by the way the cards came out is exactly in line with retrograde thinking. You've got your Two of Wands, then you've got your Three of Wands. Like, okay, this is what I need to do. I'm ready. I've got all the ideas. Then we go to the Three of Wands. Okay, now I know what I'm going to wear. And like I said, now it's, where am I going to go? How am I going to get there? Retrograde has you rethinking it. We go back to the Ace of Wands. That desire is still there, the drive to move ahead in your conversations, in your situation, in your life, really, with your relationships and how you show up in relationship. I feel like you go back to the drawing board. You're like, okay, all of that's great, but it's not going to really work out with my schedule, so I'm going to do it this way instead. So just be mindful of that. But the sun is here, and the sun is showing up with this Page of Cups. So as you are making plans to get back out there in society, right, to get back out there with friend groups and community, and to maybe shed some of that heaviness that comes with the rebuild, the heaviness that comes with isolating when you are trying to reestablish yourself, I feel like it all starts to work out for you. The months between April and August are going to change the trajectory of your life. And the foundation for that happens, right, during this eclipse season. By the time we get through it, right, and we're past the Mercury retrograde, so the solar eclipse is on the 8th, and the Mercury retrograde ends on the 25th, and I believe that the full moon in Scorpio is just right after that. So much happening with allowing us the ease that can be found when the universe is supporting transformation. If you lean into that, this will go a lot better than you expect. So I do see a lot of ideas coming your way, a lot of refinement. I see you having some really tough conversations with people in your immediate circle, and that becomes the catalyst and for the desire and the of adventure. So again, it's going to be concealed from us exactly how this is going to pan out. Is it that you and your partner, or you and your circle, reestablish boundaries and continue forward, or is there a separation, so to speak, and a rebuilding? So let's just see if we can get any clarification on that for you. Is there anything else you can tell us, Spirit, about this transformation in the fourth house with, okay, so I see the King of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. So let me just look at this real quick. So the King of Wands is generally very driven, right? And very much, like, I would say, very passionate about what it is that they do, but they're usually focused on themselves and their needs. And I think that that's where you're headed, because it's like you see, right, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, that has come up for everyone. You see a bright future ahead and you're going to go after it. Literally 8 of Cups shows up, and that's walking away from something that's okay, because you want more. You want your 9 and 10 of Cups. And so, yeah, the cards behind this, there's so many, but I have got the Knight of Cups with the World card, right? Things are changing because you want to. You're putting your heart and soul into this next stage of life, which is about you. And look, I've got the 5 of Wands with the 10 of Pentacles. Listen, when you go after your dreams and your goals and you step into your true north, others can be upset because it's about change, right? And like I said, it's not personal, it's vibrational. And at this point, you've come through so much that if others can't hang, you're ready to move forward. And this is about transformation as well. It's not just wish fulfillment. The pentacles on this card, right, represent the Kabbalah, the tree of life. And to go up and down that tree is very much chariot energy, right? It can happen quickly. It can turn your entire belief system upside down. And it is probably the very one thing that people need to do to have wish fulfillment, right? It's know thyself. And from that comes, right, the Judgment card, stepping into your true north and committing all the way to it. When you commit all the way to your happiness and where you're supposed to be, it does leave others behind. But you've got the Ace of Cups saying, you know what? You've got the Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. All of these things are happening for you, Capricorn. And from that comes the 10 of Cups, wish fulfillment, because you were able to look at things differently and start over and do things with different vibe around you. This person's hanging from the tree of life and they have wisdom and knowledge and they've sat in their emotions. And the story here is, you look at the crown is enlightened. And even though this looks super uncomfortable, if you really look, it's shaped like a 4, the legs, right? Foundation, stability. This person's at ease amongst the discomfort. And that's what you're being called to do. So let's look at your shadow work this week, Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn? What is the shadow work for Capricorn this week, please? I've got number 29. 29 reduces to the number 11. And whenever I see the number 11, a few things come to mind. 1, it's a master number about yourself. Showing up twice, it's relationship. How do you show up in a relationship? That's 1. 2, it also is, to me, in my mind, the 4 of Wands looks, right, very much like 11, right? It's a gateway. It's a portal to freedom, to another way of life for you. And it also can signify community and relationship or marriage. So number 11 showing up here is a mastery. And this reads anger and chains. So I feel like there's this energy here of needing to master your emotions and needing to master your perception of freedom. Truly. And I know that sounds weird, right? What do you mean perception of freedom? But it's like, are you really living the life that you're meant to live? Are you as free as you would like to be with your feelings? Or are you as free with your expressions? Like, do you hold back because the people around you aren't aligned with you anymore? So there's a lot of investigating here for you, Capricorn. And I keep hearing like you got to step into your soul tribe vibe. So let's look further. What can we do with this energy to transmute anything that's been unsettled for Capricorn? All right. Number 25, reducing to the number 7. We're back to that Chariot card energy and the deep spiritual understandings that are going to come with this time. This reads 25, healing with Mother Nature. So look at the beautiful artistry on that card. Healing with Mother Nature. You're Capricorn. This is going to be an amazing time to spend outside, right? We're in a beautiful time of year, depending on where you live. Right here on the East Coast, it is definitely spring and life is coming out of Mother Earth, and it's a beautiful sight for sure. So if you have if you're lucky enough to be somewhere that is blooming, or even if it isn't, whatever phase of life you are in is exactly where you need to be. So go outside, spend time, like ground yourself, plant your feet in the dirt, feel the energy of Mother Earth, like dig with your fingernails, right? Get in there and feel the energy of who and what you are, right? Because we are all part of this great Mother Earth, and you need to step into your true purpose. And it's going to be uncomfortable for those around you, because I see no holding back on your end once you get the momentum going. So this is great news, Capricorn. And remember, we're stars from the sky with feet on the ground, doing the best we can with the information that we have. So be kind to yourselves and each other. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff. I really appreciate this energy, and I do respond to everyone myself. If you're looking to book a personal reading, please head over to starswithstasi.com, where you will find a list of all of the things, a menu of all the things that I offer. And I would love to work with you. And until next week, Capricorn, may the magic that we weave and the words that we speak bring healing to all those who seek it. Until next time, shine brightly and have a great week ahead.